Over the past 2 decades, there's been a massive increase in the sale and use of food supplements in Nigeria. They are displayed in pharmacies and sometimes hawked by vendors. The clientele for it has been on the rise as it is enjoying the patronage of many Nigerians.
There are preparations intended to supply a nutrient missing in a diet. So if you have a balanced diet, you won't really need, so to say, food supplements. And the danger, or what they put there, is that some of these things might interact with some of that's the medical condition you are passing through.
Even though food supplements help to bridge the gap in the nutritional deficiency in foods consumed, the dietitians are of the opinion that it is only meant for certain categories of people.
There are only 4 sets of people that should take nutritional supplements. These people are 1, pregnant women or intending mothers. This is because their nutrient needs are increased while they are pregnant or while they are expecting to be pregnant. Another set of people that should be on nutritional supplements are the elderly. This is because most of them, sometimes they have loss of appetite, so they cannot get all their nutrients from the food. Then the third set of people are vegetarians, because because they don't take animal products, there are some nutrients that are essential to our body, but is only found in animal sources. The fourth set of people are those that are chronically ill. They are hospitalized, and most times they are on NG tube feeding, like they don't eat from normal sources of food.
The dealers of food supplements and vendors alike are quite serious with the business of making food supplements a staple in Nigeria, and it seems to be making their day.
It has helped them to get financial freedom. It has made them to be what they want to be, what they couldn't achieve. Even after spending 35 years in the civil service, spending more years in working for people. But now that they've joined these supplements, networking supplements, oh my God, the company has really given them their heart desire. So I would say it has helped the economy.
While noting that in quite a number of cases, these supplements are not prescribed by the doctors. Experts warn that some food supplements have been linked to serious health conditions such as liver damage, kidney failure, and cancer.
Joining us now to discuss this is the Deputy Director of Pharmacy, Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Yaba. She is Mrs. Veronica Okugbene. Thank you for coming on Africa 54 today.
Thank you for having me, somebody.
Well, if people, have balanced diet, do they need supplements?
If the balanced diet is truly balanced and adequate, then you will not need supplements. But for you to be sure that the diet is balanced and adequate, you must have it in the right quantity and right amount. So that's where the issue is coming up. Some people might think, oh, it is balanced, but it's really not balanced. But if you are truly sure it's balanced, the right proportion of all the nutrients and it's adequate, then you don't need a supplement.
That's going to take some work. But in what circumstances can supplements impact negatively on one?
Okay, for example, if you have medical conditions, some supplements can affect it negatively. For example, someone that has sickle cell anemia and you are giving a supplement that has iron in it, it's not good for that person. So you really need to be careful about the supplements you are giving. Another thing again, for someone that is pregnant, you are giving a supplement that has a lot of vitamin A. That's not good because it can affect the baby. So you have to balance it. Look at what you are taking, the quantity you are taking in, and then is it right for your age? Is it right for your gender? Is it right for your condition before you take the supplements?
So what do you advise people to do? Because, yes, there are OTCs, but sometimes you find several people have access to these and they take it for granted, and then they can get any supplement. So what is the best procedure for this?
Best procedure, if you have any medical condition and you want to start a supplement, talk to your healthcare professional. Because not just affecting your condition, it can also affect the drug you are taking. A good example is garlic that might be in some supplements. And some people that have maybe hypertension and they are giving a blood thinner. By the time they are taking that garlic together with the blood thinner, it's 2 ways. So you need to always get a professional opinion. Is this good for me? Is this not good for me? Should I take it? Should I not take it? So always get information from a professional medical personnel before you go ahead to take supplements.
So this clearly suggests that supplements are not for everyone.
Not for everyone. Not for everyone. you might not need it. But for a child that is malnourished, yes, you have to give supplements, maybe the one that has a lot of protein in it because that child is malnourished. You see an adult that does not have enough calcium, you might need to give a supplement. So if there's no condition where you need the supplements, then advice is generally don't go for it. Because too much of everything, like we know, it's bad.
So what would you consider as the do's and don'ts for patients who are hypertensive, both in terms of taking supplements or resorting to natural herbs? Can there be overdose of natural herbs, for instance?
Yes, there can be overdose of natural herbs. Because for the fact that they are natural does not mean they don't have side effects. So for hypertensive patients, people that have hypertension, before you start any supplement at all, talk to your healthcare professional. Because some of these herbs actually either affect the blood pressure by bringing it down or bringing it up. For example, ginseng is a common herb that you see in supplements. Ginseng affects blood pressure. It can either increase it or decrease it. And so for you that have that problem already and you are not telling the medical doctor about it or you're not talking to your pharmacist about it, it can affect the health negatively. I also talked about garlic also. Because of the hypertensive states, they are giving what they call blood thinners, like low-dose aspirin. What that does is it makes your blood not to clot so that the patient does not easily come down with any cardiac problem. If you are taking that also, and then you're not adding garlic to it, which also thins the blood, you are giving yourself problem. So that patient might need to go for a surgery or maybe a dental procedure, and he's not talking to his doctor that, I'm on garlic and I'm also on aspirin. He might bleed excessively during the surgery. So you need to tell your medical personnel, I am on this supplement. There's supplements that you know that can, like I said, supplements can be toxic in the system, especially for the ones that are not easily cleared by the system. So too much of it also, like too much of calcium, might not be good for a hypertensive patient because too much calcium can either stay in the heart or stay in the kidney, which is not good for hypertensive patients. So you need at all times to tell your health professional the supplements you are taking. And then when you want to buy any supplements, please look at the label. The labels, most times, they will tell you if you're hypertensive, don't take it or consult your health professional. So I think you really need to look at that.
So whether they are for sports supplements or not, you have to consult
your professional. Yeah, especially if you have a medical condition. It's very, very important.
All right, then, Mrs. Veronica Okuweni, thank you for your time on Africa 54.
Thank you very much for having me.